the memorial box. Now, I mentioned this in that video I did a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to review it because the views on my last video, absolutely horrendous. I'm not gonna tolerate that. So let's go. So once you open the box, so I'm just gonna go ahead and look over the one that fell out, and it's the Godzilla 1965. I noticed that recently Bandai has been releasing figures of like poses or different scenes from movies. And you know, the Godzilla pay piggies are really giving them that money. The detailing's pretty good. The points of articulation are the legs and the arms, and that's about it. Now, this would be the 5th Godzilla figure in this box set. And I'm gonna go ahead and go over the others. Godzilla 1954 or Godzilla. It's a pretty good looking figure, but my only complaint are the spines because, again, points of articulation are only the arms and the legs. Godzilla 1955 from Godzilla Raids Again, or Gigantus the Fire Monster, or Godzilla's Counterattack, whatever that. Hold on. Now, when I first got this box set, the back was on like this. But I had to go in there, break the glue seal, take the back off, and put it on the right way. Apparently, this was some factory issue because I'm not the only one. I swear I have Asperger's or some shit. Now, I'm not the only one who's had this issue because apparently it was some factory issue because I've seen other people talk about it. But anyway, I got it fixed. It really does capture that homeless, scrawny appearance he had in the movie. Again, the only points of articulation are the arms and the legs. But yeah, pretty good. Again, Bandai released a new one, but... Now, next up, we have Godzilla from 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla. This guy is fat. As you can see, it really captures the suit design pretty well. And again, the only points of articulation are the arms and the legs. Pretty good. Now, the 4th figure before this one, Godzilla from 1964's Mothra vs. Godzilla. Again, the articulation are in the legs and the arms, but unlike the other figures, you can actually turn his head around. And then the 5th figure would be this guy. Now, probably one of the worst Godzilla designs, Godzilla from 1967's Son of Godzilla. He looks... Actually, doesn't look too bad from this angle, probably because you can't see the face. Articulation. Next up, we have Godzilla from 1968's Destroy All Monsters through 1972's Godzilla vs. Gigan. Now, if you've seen my other videos, or if you know your Godzilla figures, then you'll know that this is just a greenish version of that purple type Bandai Godzilla 1968 figure. You know, the one with the chewed up tail. Now, I'm not sure if this has something to do with me being pulled out of 5th grade in 2021, but I'm not sure what shade of purple or pink this is. But I do know it's darker compared to that other figure. Again, it captures the suit pretty well. Articulation. Next up, we have Godzilla from 1975's Terror of Mechagodzilla. Again, there is like a black version of this figure that came with the Titanosaurus, or came by itself, I don't remember. Now, like that Anguirus figure I showcased in the other video, the black version of this figure was used in the popular series Godzilla and His Amazing Friends. Articulation. Next up, we have Godzilla from 1984's Return of Godzilla, or Godzilla 1985. Now, this Godzilla design is different from the other Heisei Arrow designs. It's notably derpy. Now, let's see. I don't know why, but this guy's arms look longer than the other ones. I don't know why that is. I can't quite put my finger on it. Even though it's probably just as long as this guy here. Yeah. It's just as long, if not, I mean, it's shorter than this one. But unlike the other figures where their arms were connected here, right on the shoulder, his arm is connected here. So that basically means the arms don't move up and down like other ones here, and they move outward. Is this the worst Godzilla design ever? No, far from it. It is scary sometimes, but the face is just a bit elongated. I guess if you flatten it a bit more, I guess on this figure he looks pretty okay. But I'm sorry, this video has not been efficient, and I guess I'm just tired, and I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I really have to take a shit. Next up, we have Godzilla 1992. I'm sorry, I've been stuttering so much for the past minute and it spanned out so long I forgot what I was even saying. Now next up we have the Heisei Godzilla. I don't know if this could be 1989 through 94 or 1991 through 94. I mean, yeah, sure. All the Heisei designs, except for this one, look very similar. The only big changes that are noticeable are, of course, 91 to 92. While 92 through 94 look very... There's not much of a noticeable difference. So basically to me, this one is 92 to 94. I need to stop going on these tangents. It's even starting to piss me off. Articulation. It's a pretty good looking figure, though Bandai did release a new 94 Godzilla figure for the Pay Piggies. The Meltdown Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroya, based off the ending scene when he melts down. The oranges and reds mixing together like this on a transparent soft vinyl figure, it really pops, it does. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure. Now the last mainline Godzilla figure for this set is Godzilla 1999 or 2000. One of my favorite Godzilla designs. Now this mold has been used several times, especially like older figures that were a little bit bigger, and a Movie Monster series figure from 2015 that I actually got for my 8th birthday. It's not in the best condition, the main problems being... I know I use scissors to do that, especially...
So stupid.
Because there's video evidence.
Okay, yeah, so I accidentally chopped that little thing off. Still, it doesn't look terrible. From distance, it looks fine, okay? Who cares?
No, I do have the Bandai Movie Monster Series version 2 for Godzilla 2000, which is a more suit-accurate design figure, because I think they literally just scanned the suit and used that scan for figures. And even though the new figure is more suit-accurate, there are some imperfections that give this figure some advantage over that one. Articulation. Yeah, that's about it. Now before I go over the other Kaiju figures that came in this box set, I want to go over a figure that's kind of a segue from the Godzillas to the other monsters. This one. The reason? This is a figure based off Mechagodzilla when he was disguised as Godzilla in the 1974 film. Which basically just means that this is just a Godzilla 1974 figure with a different arm. And as you can see, the silver paint on the dorsal fins it's basically gone. But don't worry, the reason is, this is the original body it came on. The arm originally came on this figure, so I did a switcheroo on their arms here, which was a Bandai Movie Monster Series 74 figure from like the late 2000s. And since I did not want my main Godzilla 1974 figure to have this, I just switched the arms out. I'll go into deeper details on the figure mold when the time comes for me to review this figure in another video. Now, that Godzilla Jr. figure I mentioned in that one video when I was going over the first 2 stages for Godzilla Jr., well, here's Godzilla Jr. Pretty good. Now here we have the Godzillasaurus from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. When the main characters went back to 1945, when World War II was taking place, and yeah, it's, I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, very convoluted stuff, but this figure is also the one I use for Godzilla's parents and Godzilla's Rage. Next up we have what is just the newer Bandai Movie Monster Series Anguirus 68 figure, painted black and white, so stylized like the 1955 Anguirus. Now we have 4 more figures in here. Man, this video, with all the retakes, all the fidgeting around, autistic stimming, and me having repeat sentences that I've already said or messed up on, is gonna make the raw footage at least an hour long. Because I've already messed up this segment a couple times. And it's gonna be a nightmare to edit this video. Next up we have the 1993 Rodan. I swear I have some speech impediment, or I am doing this video without a script, so it's really pissing me off. This is basically based off his appearance in 1993's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, or Mechagodzilla 2. You know, towards the beginning of the film when Rodan was normal, before he turned into Fire Rodan, which is the most common figure you can get of this guy. He has this like orangish, yellowish underbelly, claws on his talons and foot. The talons on his are painted of now the claws on his talons and the claws on his talons and toes are painted a very nice shade of gold. The spines on his back are painted a very nice shade of silver. The eyes are painted a certain shade of brownish gold. I'm not sure what it is. The beak is painted a very dark silverish gray. And most of the body is painted a dark shade of brown. And the rest of the body is painted a very nice shade of brown. Now the points of articulation are, I guess, the head, though I wouldn't count it, but mostly the legs. Pretty good figure. Next up we have Gigan. From 1972's Godzilla vs. Gigan through 1973's Godzilla vs. Megalon, or the 1973 show Zone Fighter, where Godzilla also shows up. If you're wanting to know more about that show, you could either watch a Wikizilla video or Firewood Media's video on it. Now compared to the Bandai Creations 72 Gigan figure that I own, that figure is a lot better than this one. Because, I don't know, it's just, this one doesn't look as sharp-edged as that one does, like it would in the movie. I guess the beak is the biggest factor here. It's pathetic. He has a nice bright shade of gold with the black streaks. Now I can't tell if this is a shade of green that's so dark to the point it's black, or if it's literally just a blackish grayish skin tone compared to the dark green this depiction of Gigan is usually given. And there's silver on his claws or talons and his feet. And he has a red visor. The articulation, good figure. I'm done. 2 more. Now here we have the design of King Ghidorah based off the one in 1991's Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Now while most figures are depicted with a yellowish gold, this one has a more dark gold, which is more accurate to the film. The articulation, pretty good. Now that Mechagodzilla 2 figure I showcased in that other video, here is a black version of it. It is literally just that figure, except it's black. I guess the black paint job makes the detailing pop out more. Now, before I clean all this up and edit the video, there's one thing that I forgot to mention that some of you are probably caught up on already, so I'll be right back. In that container of kaiju figures I went over in that other video, the egg you saw was where I kept the tags at, so. So yes, it came with these tags too. I don't know if you could even call these tags like there would usually be on Bandai Movie Monster Series figures. Because if these were tags for these figures, there would only be one for each design, but since some of these designs span out across several films, these... oh my god. Forget it. I'm gonna call these tags, but I just call them a set of cards of Godzilla's evolution throughout the first 28 films that were made up to this point. And I'll showcase them now. Godzilla or Godzilla from 1954. Godzilla Raids Again, 1955. King Kong vs. Godzilla, 1962. Mothra vs. Godzilla, 1964. Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, 1964. Invasion of the Astro Monster, 1965. Ebirah Horror of the Deep, 1966. Son of Godzilla, 1967. Destroy All Monsters, 1968. All Monsters Attack, 1969. Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, 1971. Godzilla vs. Gigan, 1972. Godzilla vs. Megalon, 1973. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1974. Terror Mechagodzilla, 1975. The Return of Godzilla, 1984. Godzilla vs. Biollante, 1989. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, 1991. Godzilla vs. Mothra, 1992. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1993. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, 1994. Godzilla vs. Destroyer, 1995. Godzilla 2000, 1999. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, the G Extermination Strategy, 2000. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, 2001. Godzilla X Mechagodzilla or Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, 2002. Godzilla Tokyo SOS, 2003. And Godzilla Final Wars, 2004. Now, just a few years ago, a lot of these figures, mainly these ones here, were exclusive to this set. But throughout the 2021s, Bandai's been releasing some of them, which makes only a little bit of them exclusive to this set. I am done with this video. I am done with the freaking stuttering. It's gonna be a nightmare to edit. It's gonna take a long time. I might accidentally cut something out I didn't want to, but at this point, if it means this video is gonna be under an hour, it's gonna be worth it. Because like, if this video is longer than 30 minutes, the views are done. Like, it's gonna be more disastrous than my last video. So that was my showcasing for the 50th anniversary memorial box. Wyatt'o. Bye-bye.